Hi everyone, welcome to Ted Art Sketch. If you are new, my name is Ted and I'm an urban sketch artist. In this channel, we'll be doing all things sketches. So today I'm back with another video of Sketch with me, and with my new setup right here, I can show you better and clearer video to show you my step-by-step sketching process. So hopefully this video can help you in terms of getting inspiration for sketches or finding the right sketching style for you. So if you are ready, let's get started. So the scene that we'll be sketching today is one of the corner shop lot in my area that was run down due to the COVID situation here. And this is a view from the back of the shop lot. I find it interesting due to the design of the building and the layout of the structure. So I took a picture, came back and decided to sketch on it together with you. So to start off the sketch right here, we're gonna draw the basic shapes of the scene to get an estimate proportion of where the building should be. So if you can see in the scene, there are two street lights over here and also over here. This will be our initial reference point because it acts like a guideline to us in the scene. And then you can see also this electrical box. This one also can be used as a middle reference for us, and this one will be a reference for the height of the building. So with all this, we can start this basic shape drawing. So over here, we will mark the center is around here, and this one will start here, middle is here. Okay. So what we have here is the box, and then we have the lights around the second circle, so slightly above. Then we have this box here. Okay. Then this is further away from the electrical box, but the height seems to be higher than the right one. So from here we know the section here we can draw out easily. So with the head we can do the basic shapes. So I tend to be a bit quiet when I'm focused. So usually everything doesn't have to be very precise. We just need the scale of the scene to create the kind of environment that we wanted. Yeah, we already have a rough sketch of it, and right now we'll go straight into the pen ink. So the pen ink that I'm going to be using is a fine liner. See, this is a 0.2. This is the fine liner that I like to use, the 0.2, because it really brings out where is the details of the sketch. So what I wanted to start here is to get the front part of it sketched out, because if we start from the back, it's pretty hard for us to put in the front part later on. And the next is the next street light that we're going to reference here as well. Okay, right now we have both street lights ready, and then draw what is in the middle, which is the electrical box. Always, this is a good tip where you adjust your hand perpendicular to the lines that you want to draw. So you're not moving with your wrist, you're moving with your elbow. Yeah, this one, since it's random, you can go crazy to it. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same as the scene. You just need to make it the same feeling of it. Okay, so we're gonna start with this section. So we separate the scene into few sections. One here, 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 and then the end is here. So we start with this one. So for this scene, if you want to split it even more, you can do it right in the middle. You can see there's a party wall. Right, we can use it to split this section to another section. Yeah. So right here, if you can see, is that if the window is open, it might look some part of the window on the side. That's why I draw out the window in the middle that is open first, and then I only draw the one that is right behind it. So it looks like the window on the middle is open. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you gotta have confidence in your line. Don't do stroke by stroke until you get the line, but you carry on until the end, and then you repeat it again. That's where you can practice on how you draw your line. So I just finished this section here, so we'll move on to the section in the bottom. Hopefully you guys can caught up with my progress. If you are feeling a bit behind, you can just pause the video whenever you want. And when you are up to speed, and you can just play it again. Okay, I'm done with this section as well, so we are moving on to the middle section. In the middle here, there is a bit of an extrusion, so I'm creating the frame. A bit messed up. But it's okay, we learn from our mistakes. But we can still have the few of the vertical elements in it. Okay, in the middle part section is okay. Let's go towards the bottom part. So I split this one into two sections because there's doors in the middle as well. Okay, a simple tip here to draw the bricks is just to see whichever the area that is a bit more darker. So we just get the texture out, fill in some of the empty spaces, and some are just light. What I normally do is to capture it on the side. We don't need to fill up the whole space with bricks. You just need to capture the elements of the brick in it. So if there are some spaces that is too blank, you just fill in with one or two bricks. Okay, so this section is done. We're going on to the middle section here. Okay, sometimes you just have to be patient. You just have to be patient on the draw. If you are not sure about this, you can go ahead and use a pencil to do it first before you use the ink line to sketch. really need to do some practice on doing circles right now. So what you do here is just create the boundary for this section. Okay, let's move on to here. We just finished the first section here first, and then we'll move on to the last bit of the section. Okay, I'm pretty much done with the overall inking. It also might be a good time for me to add on the roof. So right now we just need to add in more of the line weight to give it a more distinct line on which one is at the front, which one is at the back, where is it overlapping, so that there will be a thicker line weight. So point 3, we're going to put some of the thicker lines. So right now, to start off the line weight or the thickness of the lines, we'll start off from the items that is closest to us, and then we work our way back into the backdrop. So what we can see in this scene here, the one that is closest to us is the street lights and also the electrical box in the middle. So we will start from there first. So while doing line weights, you just need to create a thicker boundary so that you can see the difference in depth in between the roof area here and the light. So normally the thickness of the lines for the boundary, one side will be a thicker one side will be a lighter one. So the pressure that you apply on the pan is different, so you can get a thinner line weight, but it's still around the same as the one on the left. Sometimes line weights can also represent the shadows of an object if the object is a bit too small for us to apply the shadow later on. And then the electrical box, you can see this one is already blended in together with the brick wall behind. That's why we wanted to use the line weight to get it to pop up from the brick wall. Okay, then we move on to the one at the back, will be the storage area here, and also the brick wall and the half wall fencing. What we want to do here is to just create a thicker line on the boundary, separating the two areas. One is at the back, one is at the front. can see right now that the scene is starting to have some depth and difference in distance as well. And then when the back is all at the same distance from us, so we create a boundary right on top of all the roof area here. So this is the mistake that I did earlier during our sketch, and when we apply this one, we can correct it by knowing the difference in distance in between the two items. Okay, since we got the boundary, the thickness of the boundary up, now we are looking into the overlapping of the items in each of the sections. And we are done with the line weights. Alright, that's all for today's video. I will finish up this sketch with markers in my next video. So make sure if you haven't already, subscribe to not miss out on my next video when it comes out. So if you notice any mistakes that I made, comment down below to let me know so that I can work on it, I can learn and also brush up my skills. And I know I need to work on my circles. Alright, hope you have a great rest of the day and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!